What character should I make a video on? Coming back. So many good options. Let's go with this one. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. What is going on, guys? It is time to review the god, the butterfly god that is Abel. I've had this character for a very long time. I pretty much started the game, I got this character, and immediately I was told that this character was absolutely shit. This character is a trap because it's a dude that looks like a chick, and everyone is angry and upset. Now, I was like, well, I mean, this skill is pretty good. Everything is pretty good. I think that this character is pretty good. Really good healer. Now that I'm further into the game and I realize that a lot of people pretty much just say that things are bad because it's easier for them to do that. So first, let's go through the skills. And I'm going to let you know right now that Abel is way better as a PvP character than he is as a PvE character, just off the jump. But let's look at the passive. No one cares. You're never going to start this person off at a 1 slot just based on how the S2 works and how this works. You're definitely not going to ever have this in the 1 slot. Just a heads up. Let's go. So first off, we have the basic healer S1. Does whatever crap damage because you're going to not build damage on this person, and then it's going to heal. If it's the same element, it's going to heal slightly more, and this is going to go up to 10% if you max it. Then we're going to go to the S2, which is pretty much the same thing as this passive here, so we can just review them both at the same time. Pure butterfly wings applies butterfly wings, which gives them I thought it was actually to both, and I used to get confused by this, but only gives Abel immunity to damage over time, so pretty much so he can heal throughout stuff. And then we'll actually gives him a flat recovery of 20% going up to, I think, 50%. And then I wish this goes up to 2 turns, but wings of protection to the caster and 2 adjacent allies to absorb damage for 1 turn. Now what this means is that literally you will absorb damage instead of take damage, and that counts for pretty much mental seals, any type of damage, whether it's penetration or anything like that. If something removes a buff, like Christian's S3, you will absorb the damage first and then it will remove the buff. This is very important to note because that's what really makes this character pretty much is this S2, and pretty much her 60 I want to say her all the time just because she looks very flamboyant, but his 60 talent is pretty much that you start off the way for it. So you have 2 turns of it, and then you also, boom, can recast it again, especially if for some reason, I'm going to PvP a little bit later because I feel like that's the best place to showcase this character. And I'll probably do a decaying run or something like that with him as well. And now here's the S3 again. Oh yeah, and this only goes up. This only goes up. The problem that I have with this skill is that it only goes up in recovery of the initial usage. Nothing else gets changed when you level this up. So boom, you're gonna be S1ing if you got copies. I have 2 copies of Abel, and I almost feel like foddering them because I don't really see the point of investing too much into it. It might be the only SSR that I might just run the 50%, because then this one also just more heal. Actually no, I'll probably just bring it heal, so the heal is really good. Abnormal status immunity, as you guys saw, if you're familiar with my very first video on Renta, I showed that this is one of the only characters, him and I think Hilda are one of the only characters that have AoE full team protection of abnormal statuses. This one for 2 turns. Hilda's is only 1 turn, and if you level up 70% health, which is a pretty hefty heal. But that's pretty much it, and you guys should already know that my pure disdain for the lack of debuff control in this game. I really wish that this was a full, this would bring Abel like way higher on the scale if this was just a full debuff immunity. And they have it in the game because the Ghost and Kali have that type of debuff. They cannot be debuffed at all. Well, actually, they can be debuffed. Sorry, that is a complete lie. All right, so I already explained this one. This is basically this. You just start the wave off with it. Really good if anything starts off. Especially good, again, in PvP if they're faster than you. They blow a bunch of cooldowns. Nothing happens to whoever you put him by. and that's pretty good. Now, this one's also very important because I misread this when I first got this character. I thought that Wings of Salvation restores HP of an ally with the lowest HP by 10% at the end of each turn. I thought it was just at the end of his turn, but every single turn, Abel will be healing someone as long as actually no, it changed. So it just, I actually thought it was when the butterfly effect was up, but now it changed. That has nothing to do with it. So he just pretty much does this every turn. Someone's getting healed 10% on your team as long as they have the lowest HP. This is especially good with Christian. So when we're gonna ready up Abel, as you can see, I protect, and since I have the passive unlocked, I protect my Tayo and I protect my Christian. Quickly before we go into the fight, let me show you the runes that I currently have on him. And you can see that he has a decent amount of HP, a high counter, it could be higher. Multi-strike I don't really care too much about. I would have had that higher. I know that supports get a lot of multi-strike, especially if you give them their last purple star. But I was like, counter, I'd rather just him counter. I value counter higher than multi-strike because, especially in dungeons, in which I do use Abel in dungeons, is that you will be more likely to be getting hit and needing to hit back than you will be getting an actual turn, especially on a slower unit. 537 is very slow, and I have HP counter attack. These are all +6, not like super heavily invested. Oh, that stupid accuracy. But hey, you know, Amin's everywhere, right? So nothing wrong with that. Additional HPs, I think, for this slot, because I don't think there's any other offensive stuff. I could have got more counter, I think, on the 4th slot, if anything. More additional HP, because what else am I going to run on the 5 except multi-strike and counter? So I just kind of want him to heal, just keep kind of heal and just kind of sit there as long as possible. I would prefer at least to have more HP percentage ups and stuff like that. Got obviously when counterattack. I don't think I even finished this thing. Did I finish it? No, I did not. Oh yeah, I got screwed here. And for this one, I will be just going the defense down in the skill 1. But you know, you don't have infinite resources here. Now what's gonna be cool is that I'm gonna show you guys a couple cool things. I don't really care who my opponent is. Oh, Kane. No. He's going to be a terrible way to showcase this. But I just want to show you guys a couple cool things about Abel. Kane's going to make it very difficult to make it look any type of good. Especially when it's on auto fight. Damn it, dude. I hate that feature. Why do they have that? Alright, so Morgan's AI always takes my buff off. What I want to show you guys, and they already messed it up because of the auto fight, is that we have Cynthia in here being a god. So let me just recap this team. So they got Ramu, who's gonna revive, right? Whatever. We can't really do anything about that. Now, I need to kill Kane because Kane ruins everything that Abel does, and he's pretty much a nuisance. I really don't care about Ruby too much. All right, you're dead. So what is cool is that it sucks because he's actually the lowest, so he would be the one that's going to keep getting that healing. So I'm going to reset. I'm going to use Christian's S3 to lower Ramu's cooldowns by 2. That's a 100% chance to happen, so I don't have to worry about it not happening. It's going to happen. So we have at least 2 turns to diddle-daddle and see what we can do. I'm going to make sure no one else has the evasion buff just by doing that. He's still stunned, so I can't really showcase some stuff. That sucks. But as you can see, boom, he's going to heal. He's actually the lowest now, right? So every turn that passes by, he's going to heal. We'll just look here. Look here, boom. He's going to heal. 6-1, 1202. Every turn, he's getting 1202. 1202, 1202. I still need to kill this guy. I'm taunted. I hate the taunt system in this game. It's terrible. But I need to kill this Ramu. 1202. Nice damage. All my knockbacks. 1202. Still gets this guy back. I need to kill him. And there we go. Perfect. I just need to kill him. And when I use this character, I definitely try to do that my best, is to make sure that they're not out. So let's see what else we have to worry about here. Now Ruby is going to strip my only attack. Well, these 2 attackers right here. They're going to strip those 2 attackers. That's fine. We have a lockdown on everything. So boom, we're going to put that. So now these 2. Now, one thing that I wanted to showcase, but my turn order got buffed out, is that the bubble here, this is when you're under the wings of protection. Now, when you put this on, this is a cool thing with Amin and Christian, and Amin and Abel, is that you don't actually get hit. They don't consider it a hit. The game does not consider it a hit. So what happens is that when you put the S2 on, they'll keep countering because they don't get hit, and it only goes away. That buff only goes away. I'm going to do another match after this to see if I can showcase it properly. because I would love to showcase it properly. I almost want to kill you now because you're just gonna keep stripping my buffs. I might have to send General Christian to do it. Nope, not enough because of that stupid healing mechanic. He's gonna die by accident. There we go. Keep that lovely melancholy up. Silences is beautiful. I love Cynthia. Beautiful thing about melancholy, takes that protection shit right away. I don't even know who. I don't think she ult. Did she ult yet? I think she did ult. I'm not even sure. But who's low in health? You are. I'm gonna get that 1202. Thank you. Every turn. It adds up. A lot of people might not know how great it adds up, but it definitely adds up. But as you can see, what's really good about, and then Abel with Christian, a nice little combination there is that if Christian happens to get low, Abel will tick heal, and then you will get a tick of the damage immunity trying to go on every single turn. It's insane. These three together, and this is my actual light team, except I would have Amin as the leader instead. Like, they're just insane together. Just insane together. And then the other two are more for whatever I really want. I have a lot of flexibility with this team. Silence. So I can run Cynthia pretty confidently without having to run Rue. I don't really have to deal with debuffs too much. I mean, I could, but she won't. Christian will cleanse the light units. Meanwhile, she won't cleanse Cynthia. So it's a nice little safe way to do that. So that's a cool way to showcase that. I hope that you guys would understand. Now I'll be able to do it. I might even cut that whole entire first fight out. Let me see. I can get one without Kane. Nope, Kane's still here. No matter what I do, there's always going to be a Kane. Okay, here we go. This should do it. So as long as he hits, as long as Sierra hits any of these three right now, it should trigger. And of course he doesn't. Hit me. Well, hit them actually. There it is, there it is, look. So it hit Saya and it hit Abel. Do you see now that Saya did not lose the counterattack, and well, Abel I think was protected by thing, but we have to use Saya as an example. Saya did not lose her counterattack, so if she was to get hit again here by Sierra, you would see that I won't lose it. I actually still won't lose it here. As you see, it's here. Usually when you get counterattack, you lose it as well. So the damage absorption, and this is a cool thing to note, and I think that you can abuse this with Kane as well, which I'd hate to give anyone Kane tips because I hate the hell out of that character. But if you have damage absorption, or if you evade, and evasion is another thing. That's why Amin is so stupid, because he can keep his counterattack buff up and then keep evading. So this is a cool thing that you can use with Abel, is to bring up your S2, put up the counterattack, or he's not the only one that has the counterattack buff, but anyone that has counterattack once at a time or something like that, or anyone that's going to counter, it still counts as an attack, but it also does not take away that Amon's specific S2. And that was the last thing that I wanted to show. I'm very likely going to lose this run. I'll probably still finish it out. I'll probably lose. I'll still lose. There's no doubt that I'm going to lose. Just kind of wanted to showcase that there is some cool interactions with damage absorption in this game. So that is just a quick thing. I just wanted to do Abel because I've been, for my Christian runs, when I do my Christian videos, when Christian comes back, you're definitely gonna see Abel in my team. It makes Christian like stupidly easy. There's no poison at all in that dungeon, and wherever poison is not around, you will see that Abel is a phenomenal character. So just a cool heads up, I'm just going to show the runes again just to discuss the get. Like, as you can see, the reason why this character is better in arena is because every turn, every single turn that ends, so obviously since it's a 5v5, it's 10 turns coming at a time, and you will see tick, 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 especially if it's a specific character that you're trying to heal up, and that character will literally just be almost back to full health after a while, plus any other healing the character receives. Really keeps the team up, and the S2 really delays a lot of damage, or if you know a big hit is coming, you can sit there and use it for that as well. So whatever you want to do, it just makes a lot of things super easier for you. I think this character is better than most people than most people gave it credit for. Like, he's really good. He's definitely really good. Obviously, most people want revives and stuff like that. Damage mitigation is not as good as just reviving someone. So yes, I know people rather have Rue, Sid, but people like Abel and Karen shouldn't be slept on. Definitely shouldn't be slept on. All right, so that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys, if you have this guy and you were struggling on some content, definitely bring him out. At least if anything has to do with abnormal statuses, he will help you with that. If you know when a big hit is coming down, I would love to use him in my college team, except the poison thing just kind of makes me not want to bring Abel. But if he can literally make you dodge all, not dodge the cone damage, but absorb it. I remember we did it, and like one of my units healed for like 73,000 because he just healed it. That's a big nuke, but you just heal it. But then you can time it. It's only on a 3-turn cooldown. If you use a cooldown lower, then it's a 2-turn cooldown, which you can pretty much have this thing up pretty much a lot. It would be definitely beneficial. The only thing is, like I said, the poison. The poison just becomes a little bit hard to deal with coming into, at least for Kali. I'm speaking on the Kali dungeon, obviously. But I would find a way to use him in Kali, because he'll be really good on everything outside of that first stage. And the second stage, if you have a cooldown lower, then you can bring in Cynthia. So we'll see. We will see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's any characters you guys want me to do, I have a lot of characters here. I prefer to do characters that I own over just reviewing a random character that I really can't like use and find out neat little tricks like that. Him and I keep wanting to say her, not because it looks like a girl, but like every other character you use is a damn girl. Like, unless like, you know, specific ones, Tayo, Amin, like you know they're dudes, but like every other character, so many damn girls. Or maybe it's just the fact that he looks like a girl. Anyways, I'm out. But yes, if you guys have any questions, if you see any character that I have and you're like, do a video, I want to know why you ruin them that way or how you use them or whatever, I'm down. Let me know.